everyone. Welcome to the Chill Vibe and Money Mindset channel. Before we dive in, a quick disclaimer. I'm not a certified financial planner or advisor. Everything I share here is for education and entertainment purposes only. Investing involves risks, including the potential loss of money, so please do your own research or talk to a licensed professional before taking any action. 5 steps to pay off debt fast. Debt can feel overwhelming, especially when interest rates are high and monthly payments barely make a dent in what you owe. However, with the right approach, you can eliminate debt faster and regain financial freedom. This guide will take you through 5 essential steps to pay off debt quickly, with real-life examples and strategies that work in the US. Step 1. Assess your debt. Know what you owe. Before creating a debt repayment plan, you need to have a clear understanding of your financial situation. Many people avoid looking at their total debt because it is stressful, but ignoring it will not make it go away. What you need to do: list all of your debts, including credit card balances, personal loans, auto loans, student loans, and mortgage if applicable. Note the minimum payments required for each debt. Identify which debt has the highest interest rate, as this costs you the most over time. Example: let's say you have the following debts. Debt type: credit card 1 balance $5,000 interest rate, APR, 24% minimum payment $150. Credit card 2 balance $3,000 interest rate, APR, 18% minimum payment $90. Student loan balance $20,000 interest rate, APR, 5% minimum payment $200. Car loan balance $12,000 interest rate, APR, 6% minimum payment $250. From this, you can see that credit card number 1 is the most expensive debt due to the 24% interest rate. This will be your priority for repayment. Step 2. Create a budget and reduce expenses. Now that you know how much you owe, the next step is freeing up money to pay down debt faster. This means cutting unnecessary expenses and redirecting that money toward your debt payments. Ways to cut expenses: reduce spending on dining out and takeout. Cancel and use subscriptions and memberships. Plan grocery shopping and avoid impulse purchases. Avoid unnecessary shopping trips or luxury spending. Example: if you cut $500 per month in unnecessary expenses and apply it to your credit card debt, you can significantly reduce the time it takes to pay it off. If you are only making minimum payments on a $5,000 credit card debt at 24% APR, it could take years to pay off. However, by adding an extra $500 per month, you could clear the debt in about 10 months. Step 3. Choose a debt payoff strategy. There are 2 main methods to pay off debt quickly. The Snowball method, best for motivation. Pay off the smallest debt first, regardless of interest rate. Once the first debt is gone, apply that payment to the next smallest debt. This creates momentum and provides a psychological boost to stay motivated. Example: if you have the following debts. Credit card number 2, $3,000, 18% APR. Credit card number 1, $5,000, 24% APR. Car loan, $12,000, 6% APR. Student loan, $20,000, 5% APR. You would pay off the $3,000 first, then move to the next smallest, even if the interest rate is lower than other debts. The Avalanche method, best for saving on interest. Pay off the highest interest rate first to save the most money. Once it is gone, move to the next highest interest rate. Example: using the same debt list, you would pay off the $5,000 credit card at 24% APR first since it is costing you the most in interest. Which one should you use? If you need motivation, use the Snowball method. If you want to save the most money, use the Avalanche method. Step 4. Increase income and make extra payments. If you want to pay off debt fast, you need to earn more money and put it toward debt instead of lifestyle upgrades. Ways to increase income: work a side hustle such as Uber, DoorDash, or freelance work. Sell unused items such as clothes, electronics, or furniture. Ask for a raise or work overtime. Use tax refunds or bonuses for debt payments. Example: if you start driving for Uber on weekends and earn $500 per month, you can use that money to make extra payments on your credit card debt. Instead of taking 5 years to pay it off, you could clear it in just 1 year. The key to success is applying all extra income to debt instead of spending it. Step 5. Avoid new debt and stay committed. One of the biggest mistakes people make is paying off debt only to accumulate new debt. To stay out of debt, use a debit card or cash instead of credit cards. Build an emergency fund with at least $1,000 to $2,000 to cover unexpected expenses. Avoid financing unnecessary purchases such as buying a new car before paying off existing debt. Example: if your car breaks down and you do not have an emergency fund, you might put a $2,000 repair bill on a credit card at 24% APR. Now you are back in debt. However, if you had saved up an emergency fund, you could pay cash and avoid new debt. Final summary: how to pay off debt fast. Step 1. Assess your debt and prioritize high-interest balances. Step 2. Create a budget and cut unnecessary expenses. Step 3. Choose a repayment strategy, either Snowball or Avalanche. Step 4. Increase your income and make extra payments. Step 5. Avoid new debt and stay disciplined. Example: fast debt payoff timeline. If you owe $8,000 on a credit card at 24% APR and only make minimum payments, it could take over 10 years to pay off. However, if you apply an extra $500 per month, you could be debt-free in just 1.5 years. By following these steps, you can take control of your finances, pay off debt faster, and build real financial freedom. Debt payoff plan. 1. Debt overview. Can you provide a list of your debts, including type of debt, credit cards, student loans, personal loans, etc.? Balance owed. Interest rate, APR. Minimum monthly payment. 2. Income and expenses. What is your monthly income after taxes? How much do you currently spend on necessities, rent/mortgage, utilities, food, transportation, etc.? How much extra money can you put toward debt each month? 3. Goals and preferences. Do you prefer the Snowball method, smallest balance first for motivation, or the Avalanche method, highest interest first to save money? Are you open to increasing your income with side gigs or overtime? Do you have any upcoming expenses that may impact debt payments? Your debt-free future awaits. These 5 steps: facing your debt, choosing a strategy, increasing your cash flow, negotiating better terms, and automating your plan, create a proven path to financial freedom. They aren't complicated, but they do require commitment and consistency. Imagine your life without debt payments, more money for savings, investments, experiences, and generosity. No more interest draining your hard-earned money. No more anxiety when bills arrive. Just freedom and possibilities. Remember, thousands of Americans have already used these exact steps to transform their financial lives. If they can do it, so can you. Your debt-free journey begins with a single step. Start today. Take action today. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your path to financial freedom starts right now with a simple action. Gather your statements and list out your debts. That's it. Just start with step 1. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Millions of Americans have faced overwhelming debt and overcome it using these exact strategies. They weren't financial experts or high-income earners, just regular people who decided enough was enough. The only difference between staying in debt and becoming debt-free is the decision to start and the commitment to continue. Which will you choose? Your future self is counting on today's decision.